Jai, Jai Baba. I think last, you can hear me, no?
Yes.
Yeah.
Fine.
Thank you. Uh, just 2 days back, we had one festival that is Ram Navami. It is called Ram Navami. It was the birth anniversary of Lord Rama. And then yesterday, it was a birth anniversary of Hanuman. And today it is Good Friday. Yes. So all these festivals are, or the days have come in consecutively one after another. In the beginning, I had thought of talking something about Hanuman, and I am going to do that. But then now, for our future programs, we will have a little bit of extending our subjects to other saintly personalities or other composition by saintly personalities. There are beautiful compositions by Meera, by Kabir, by Tukaram, and so many. And I think that we should involve those songs in our talks, and concerning to those talks, whatever comes to our mind about Meher Baba, I will just share it with you, all of you. So that will be the future programs that we may have. Now today I was just going. There is also one more subject which the last time I had, not the last time, last before time I had talked about, is that I just want to talk about the northern India, Baba centers in northern India, Hamirpur and all the other parts. That I will be keeping little bit pending this time, because I will be talking about Hanuman. There are beautiful incidents in the life of Hanuman. Now, at the outset, I was just imagining what could be the relation in between Lord Ram and Hanuman. Whether Hanuman was a devotee of Lord Ram, my mind doesn't accept that. Then whether he was a disciple, that also my mind does not accept totally. Then what was the relation between Hanuman and Lord Ram? It's a very, what should I say? A relation which cannot be explained in words. Because in one way, one can think that Hanuman had no existence without Rama. He was totally for Rama. Cannot be said as a disciple, but his whole life, whole personality was made for Rama. And there are certain beautiful incidents in the life of Hanuman, which will indicate, or rather to say suggest, the relation in between Lord Ram and Hanuman. Now, many times or every time, whenever there is a difficult situation, it is Hanuman who has come forward for help. And the first choice was of Lord Ram was Hanuman. Whatever difficult task that was to be accomplished was given to Hanuman. Now take for example, when Lakshmana, Ram's younger brother, who was accompanying Ram in the jungles, when he had become unconscious because of the arrows hit by Ravana's son. And the doctors or the Vaidya, they called Vaidyas, that means the Ayurvedic or herbal medicines. When he said that there is one vanaspati, one herb, which is available only in Himalayas, and that is required to be brought before the sunrise, then only his life will be saved. And that time, just Ram looked at Hanuman, and Hanuman just took a jump. You know, he used to fly in the sky like a bird. And he went there and he brought, because he could not point out or he could not exactly decide as to which was that vanaspati, which was that herb. He lifted the whole mountain and brought it before Rama. And then that way the life of Lakshmana was saved. Another incident was that when they reached the other shore of this ocean, and Rama wanted to send Hanuman. He just looked at Hanuman, and Hanuman, it was to cross the ocean. And Rama said, "You can do that." And then he took a jump and went across this ocean and then met Sita. So all such tasks, they were entrusted to Hanuman. And Hanuman was just made for serving Ram. I exactly do not want to use the word serving. It is not a service, actually not a service. Because doing a service, there is a feeling of that I am serving. But here, it was not anything like that. It was just a spontaneous reaction. Whatever was needed by Rama, it was to be accomplished by Hanuman without telling. Just at looking at Hanuman takes up the suggestion and flies in the sky. That was the relation in between Ram and Hanuman. Once it so happened that after they had won over Ravana, he gave the whole kingdom to Ravana's younger brother. And when they returned to Ayodhya, Rama's brother was waiting there, keeping Rama's sandals on the throne and looking at the whole affairs of the kingdom in the name of Rama, because he had a full conviction, a full faith that this belongs to Rama and he will be serving as a gulam or as a slave. We can use that word slave for Hanuman also. We know many times Erech used to use that word slave for himself. It's a beautiful word, in fact. He doesn't have anything of his own. Everything that belongs to the beloved. And he doesn't also know or doesn't also feel that he is doing something for the beloved. That feeling is not at all there. So when Rama resumed his throne, came back to Ayodhya and became a king after 14 years, he had held his court darbar, and all those who had helped throughout this process of going in the jungle for 14 years, all these were gifted with something or the other. Rama gave gift to everyone who had come to Rama's help in this whole task of going towards Lanka, Ravana's kingdom, and then killing Ravana and coming back. All that process, whoever had helped, he gave some gifts to all of them. And one after the other, there are two versions to this. When it comes to Hanuman, all the gifts were distributed to several people, and Hanuman had remained there at the last. When it came to Hanuman, Sita took out her own necklace and gave it to Hanuman. And what Hanuman did was he just broke every diamond of that necklace just to see whether his Ram is there in that diamond or pearl, whatever we may call. He wanted to find out whether Ram is there. See, he was so much possessed by Ram. There is another version which I like very much is nothing was left for Hanuman. When Hanuman comes before Ram and Ram looks around and then everything is distributed amongst other people and there is nothing left for Hanuman. And Ram says, "Oh, Hanuman, there is nothing with me now to offer to you. Come on, I'll give you an embrace." And Ram gave him the embrace. And that was all for Hanuman. It was more or less reserved for Hanuman. That is the greatest gift that Hanuman could get from Ram, an embrace. When we come to think about Meher Baba, this meeting with embrace has more came into practice after Meher Baba. That is what I observed. Because earlier times, when the Britishers were there in India, there may have been some complex inferiority and superiority complex, but then even otherwise they used to have a handshake. Amongst the leaders of the nation, they will shake hands with each other, not embrace. But this practice of embracing has been brought by Meher Baba. Those Baba lovers, when coming to Baba, Baba will embrace them. And perhaps that is the reaction on the whole world, that the nations, leaders of the nation, they also started meeting each other with an embrace. Today we find that they give embrace to each other. May it be the president of the Russia or president of America or France, something. They embrace each other. It's a very this time avataric change, that very prominent change we find when we see. Now there are some with this embrace. There are another story which I would like to tell you, that someone it's long ago that I had read this story, so I don't exactly remember the details. But what was the story was very meaningful, in the sense that someone wanted to meet Hanuman. That is much after the Lord Rama, much after that, the advent of Rama, much after that, somebody wanted to see Hanuman. And then he was advised that if you want to see Hanuman, you go to a temple, Ram temple, where there will be a singing in the name of Rama. Hanuman will be invariably there, and you can find him there. Now, the person, he asks, after so many years, whether I will see Hanuman, how could I will be able to recognize him? There are a long period of time which has passed in between, and I cannot see Hanuman in that original form. So how can I make out whether this man is Hanuman? A beautiful answer was given, was in that temple, all the devotees, all the lovers of Lord Rama, they will sit inside, keeping their footwear outside, keeping their shoes and sandals outside. And they will all go inside and sit before one who is singing the praise of Ram. And there will be one person who will look after the sandals of these people, sandals and shoes of these devotees. He will be sitting outside, just near the door, where the sandals have been removed and kept there. He will guarding the sandals. That will be Hanuman. The reasoning given is beautiful reasoning. Why Hanuman sits there? Why he takes up the duty of guarding the shoes? Because all those devotees who go inside, keeping their sandals outside, who go inside to listen to the praise of Ram, their one attention will be at their footwear. This attention will be divided. One will be inside and one will be outside. whether somebody will steal my shoes or steal my sandals. Just for them to have assurance that no, nobody will touch your sandals. You attend to entirely put your attention inside. For that matter, Hanuman is sitting outside. Beautiful example. Now of course the time has much changed, but the earlier times, Westerners, they never used to remove their shoes when they go to sing for Baba or when they go on the stage. When I had traveled in US, every time, whenever there is a program, in spite of telling them every now and that, then you need not remove shoes. But I never accepted that. We feel very much bad about it. To have shoes on our feet, we never even like that. We'll keep it outside, not even near the threshold, much away from that. This is the Indian culture. And I remember that when I had an occasion to visit the Sufi group for a singing program, I was made to sit. The Pasil Kaplan was with me, and we were talking. We were sitting on the second, third floor, and the hall was on the ground floor. And people had gathered there at the exact time. He was waiting for the exact time to take me inside the hall. It was very systematic way they do it, very systematic way. And then exactly just 1-2 minutes earlier, he took me down, and then we entered that hall. The whole hall was full of people, but I had requested Pascal Kaplan that before going on the stage, I will remove my shoes. Please allow me to do that. He just smiled at me. Yes, you can do that. The time has much changed now. In Mehrabad, any Westerner comes, he will never go to Samadhi with his shoes on. Not even the veranda, not even the space, open space. They will keep the shoes outside. Even before joining the queue for darshan, they will have their shoes removed and kept outside. This change has come because of their frequent visit to Samadhi. They have also understood the importance of keeping the shoes outside, and they really appreciate and honor our feelings, and they also practice that. It's very happy time. It is very they have adopted this method themselves. And one more thing I have just very keenly observed, when I sit right in front of the Samadhi, even as a singer, I will sit very close to the Samadhi, right in front of the Samadhi door. And all the people coming and going inside and coming out, we watch. I have a very habit of watching keenly the actions of small children. The small children, they observe their elderly people. Even infants, they observe their elderly people. if they are holding the hands of their parents, they will not touch the threshold with their foot. Taking a judgment, they will cross it, jump upon it and cross it. This is a natural feeling developed in them in the course of time. It's very beautiful to watch. Very beautiful to watch. So that is what this Hanuman was used to sit there guarding the shoes, so that people will have their full attention inside. They will be assured of their Hanuman taking care of their shoes. See the duty that Hanuman had adopted only for the sake that their full attention of their devotees of Rama should be inside. A beautiful. You see, these stories attached to these personalities, they may be imaginary, but the imagination is very meaningful imagination. Another incident which I would like to narrate here is that all these people, all the Pandavas, they were passing through jungle. They were sent in exile for 12 years. And all Pandavas, they were together, they were crossing jungles after jungles, hiding themselves from the other Kauravas, their brothers. There is a different story, but then the point which I want to make out is that during such a travel, they find one big monkey sitting on one side of the road, but his long tail is across the whole pathway. And Bhima is the strongest person, strongest by his strength. He had he had developed some ego about his strength. So he goes to that monkey and says that we want to cross this road, and then you please take away your this long tail. And that monkey says, I have become so very old and I cannot move it by myself. So please help me to, you can just remove it by yourself. That is, the tail is not very big one and it is long one, but not very heavy and something of that sort. And when Bhima tries to lift it, he is not able to do that. He made so much of effort, so much of strength, but he could not do it. And then he could realize that this monkey is not an ordinary monkey. It seems to be something different, someone different. And then he asks, and then Hanuman shows his original big form. And Bhima, he very respectfully bows out to him. And then he requests Hanuman to help them during the war in between Kauravas and Pandavas. But Hanuman said that I will hold that flag on the chariot of Arjun. Or I will sit on that flag. that much I will do. And that itself will make much difference. And when we see that this whole scenario of that chariot, Krishna holding the control of the horses, Arjuna sitting with his bow and arrow, and on the flag there is a Hanuman. This picture we many times see. The reason is that Hanuman had promised that he will sit on that flag. So these are many stories are there about Hanuman, or even the great personalities, even in the life of Radha, in the life of Meera, and in the life of Prahlad, and in the life of Tukaram, and so many sub stories that one by one we'll be taking, and accompanying those stories will be some discussion on Baba's similar incidents in Baba's life. That will be here after our way of talks. There will be singing one song. Either it will be a general Baba song, or even a general song concerning to Rama, Krishna, Radha, or Meera, or Kabir. Some such song with the meaning of it. They are beautiful songs, very, very beautiful. Today I had a mind to sing one song of Rama, but then today being the Good Friday, when I was just preparing for sitting before you people, it abruptly thought came to my mind that today being the day of Jesus Christ, I will sing a song concerning Jesus Christ. This song we had composed for a big drama which was staged in Mehrabad after Baba dropped his body. After a couple of years, Baba dropped his body. After that, we had staged a big drama. It was for about 1.5 hours, and depicting all the past avatars, starting from Zoroaster, with a song and with a message. It's a beautiful drama which we had stolen, and there was much talk about this drama. So this particular song which we are going to sing now will be from that lot. It is based on Jesus Christ. When Jesus Christ was shown, the advent of Jesus Christ was shown, we had composed this song and we had sang this song. The same song we'll be singing before you. हम ना तुमको भूले, तो ऐसा वरदान प्रभु जी, हम न तुमको भूले, सुख में दुख में याद तुम्हारी, अपने ही हमें भूले, सुख में दुख में याद तुम्हारी, अपने ही हमें भूले, तारण हारण हाथ तुम्हारे, तारण हारण हाथ तुम्हारे, तो वही एक प्रभु नाम तेरो सुखदायक रे, तेरो रूप श्रम परिहार करे, तो ही सकल भवताप हरे, शंभो पिता को तुमने सहारा देकर अपनी काया, पापियों को तुमने सहारा देकर अपनी काया, सूली पर देह बिछाई, अपना खून बहाया, सूली पर देह बिछाई, अपना खून बहाया, जगहित कारण कष्ट सहे सब, जगहित कारण कष्ट सहे सब, तुम्ही नायक रे, प्रभु राम तेरो सुखदायक रे, तेरो रूप श्रम परिहार करे, तू ही सकल भवताप हरे, यीशु प्रभु पिता, यीशु प्रभु पिता, यीशु प्रभु पिता। It's a very simple meaning of the song. प्रभु नाम तेरो सुखदाय करे, तेरो रूप श्रम परिहार करे, तू ही सकल भवताप हरे, यीशु प्रभु पिता. It's addressing to Jesus Christ. It is said, your name is so very assuring or so very happy, giving happiness. One who utters your name, he gets happiness. So that name gives happiness. And it removes your tiredness or your what should I say? When you are fed up with something, your name removes that mood, a sort of a sad mood or a tired mood. It removes, it gives you energy. And you are the one who takes up the whole responsibility of one's life. That is you, oh my dear Jesus Christ. The last stanza is, you have helped the sinners by giving your own blood. You have allowed yourself to be crucified for the sake of humanity. You have shed your blood there on the cross. You are the only real companion of common people, of the humanity. The last stanza, when I had sung before I had sung this song before Iraj, and Iraj become very sort of went in a sad mood when I sang that last stanza. You have given your blood, you have allowed yourself to be crucified. And Iraj asked me, who has composed this? I said, I have composed this. And Iraj had become very emotional. That time he had told me that he had taken education in the convent school, and he had studied much about Jesus Christ and Jesus Christ's life and Bible. So he was much interested in all concerning to Jesus Christ. So this song, now there are songs on the name of Zoroaster also, Ram also, Krishna also, then Buddha also, Jesus Christ, of course, this one, and one on Muhammad also. So every occasion we sing these songs whenever the birth anniversaries of these great personalities are there. We have a practice of singing this song. This is just a remembrance. Our K.K. Ramakrishnan, secretary of Pune Center, used to say that when you hear the praise of Lord Zoroaster, you should not avoid, you should feel happy about it. You should have love when you hear the name of Zoroaster in a Agyari, or when you hear the name of Lord Ram or Lord Krishna. You should feel happy about it. You should feel emotional about it. You should have that love. The love should be aroused in your heart for that personality, for that advent. And so also when you listen to the bell of the church, the same feeling should get in your heart. And when you hear the azan in the mosque, you should remember Muhammad, Hazrat Muhammad. We have been woven in these different religions. Baba said that I will put all the religions together like beads on one string. And all the lovers of Baba, they are as the beads of one beads of different religions on one string. We have now this in this society, there may be any amount of hatred towards each other. But we don't have that. Baba Lords do not have that hatred towards any religion, neither to Islam or to Christianity or to Hinduism, and we don't have that sort of a distinction, because Baba has put us together in such a way that not only respect or we have a love for all these personalities, because they are the past advents of Meher Baba himself. That conviction we have always in our mind. Now, I think we will take Aarti, or any question or anything you would like to contribute to this today's.
So one comment, or you can elaborate if necessary.
Yes, please.
Baba has mentioned that Pukarji was his Hanuman.
Yes.
So anything about that you have?
Thank you so much. I had a mind to tell you about that. We should not take in that sense. Hanuman for Rama was altogether a different personality, different entity for Rama. Baba had called Hanuman, Pukarji Hanuman, not in that sense. There are beautiful stories about this. Now, when Baba had traveled in northern India, in the village Ingotha, Ingotha was a village where Pukar's maternal uncles were there. They were living in one row. And one by name Paliwal, he was also there. He had a big bungalow. Baba had stayed in that bungalow. We had also fortune much after that to stay one night in that bungalow. Quite a big area. And just at the entrance of that village, there was a big tree. And when Baba visited that village, just in a very natural course, Baba went and sit at a spot. There is we call a platform around the tree, and Baba went and sat there. And Pukar, who was also accompanying that group, Baba had a whole group with him, and all were surrounding Baba. And Baba sat at one place, and Pukar had a fainting. And then he came to senses, and then he had told that very, very long ago, when he was very young, he had a dream. And he was a devotee of Rama. And he had a dream that Rama has come and sat on that same spot where Baba has sat. And when Baba came in and sat there, he could remember that dream, and he felt like fainting.
Oh, okay.
It's a very beautiful incident that now, why Pukar was being called Hanuman? Because one thing, that he was very strong and stout, tall, strong and stout. And That is why Baba used to call him Hanuman. And see, the when Pukar had not met Baba, he was bent upon to kill Meher Baba because of certain involvement in the freedom movement. That time he was very much against Baba, and he wanted to kill Meher Baba. But then Mahabaleshwar, he see, Pukar and I came in Baba's contact at the one and the same time, and Pukar had done much more. We'll take in the course of time what he, how much he has done. He was belonging to well-to-do family. They were zamindars mean landowners. So in Guruprasad, Baba would take a stroll from up and down. Occasionally he will ask Pukar, call Pukar. Then Pukar will sit there and bent like this, and Baba will rest on his back. And then again, after some time, we get up and then again walk. This used to be a very usual practice for Mir Baba. Pukar had become so much like a lamb, I would say. One who was thinking of killing Mir Baba. When he had met Mir Baba, the entire attitude, entire life had changed. He, as the political leader, he had a very good, very terrorizing person. People used to respect him very much. But then in Baba's contact, after coming to Baba's contact, he had become like a poor lamb. So that was the transformation in Pukar. So Pukar, that was a title given by Meher Baba, but not in that sense. Not in the sense of Hanuman serving Lord Rama. Not in that sense.
Yeah, thank
because
you.
of his body and his body and all that he used to call.
Beautiful. Thank you so much for sharing that. Yeah.
Yes.
Anybody has any questions? Anybody else? Well, in that case, maybe Aarti, Pratapji.
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Yes, I will sing Aarti. लहर से जिसकी सृष्टि का निर्माण उसकी दैवी अनंतता का कैसे हो अनुमान आदि सचेतन शांति निकेतन आदि सचेतन शांति निकेतन रम ब्रह्म आवो मेरे प्रभु आरती अपनावो मेरे प्रभु आरती अपनावो मेरे प्रभु आरती अपनावो प्रेम दीप में ये जलावो प्रेम दीप में ये जलाऊं, निबिड़ अंधेरा मिटता पाऊं, निबिड़ अंधेरा मिटता पाऊं, अपना सब कुछ तुम्हें चढ़ाऊं, अपना सब कुछ तुम्हें चढ़ाऊं, तुम मुझे खुश रखाओ मेरे प्रभु, आरती अपनाओ मेरे प्रभु, आरती अपनाओ। जीवन की हर सांस है हमारी, जीवन की हर सांस है हमारी, बन जाए प्रभु गति तुम्हारी, बन जाए प्रभु गति तुम्हारी, हे करुणा कर लीलाधारी, हे करुणा कर लीलाधारी, तुम करुणा बरसाओ मेरे प्रभु, आरती अपनाओ मेरे प्रभु, आरती अपनाओ। बने आरती जीवन मेरा, बने आरती जीवन मेरा, आदि अंत का लय हो घेरा, आदि अंत का लय हो घेरा, खुले नयन और दिखे सवेरा, खुले नयन और दिखे सवेरा, तुम मुझ में छा जाओ मेरे प्रभु, आरती अपनाओ मेरे प्रभु, आरती अपनाओ। आदि सचेतन शांति निकेतन, आदि सचेतन शांति निकेतन, नमो ब्रह्म आओ मेरे प्रभु, आरती अपनाओ मेरे प्रभु, आरती अपनाओ मेरे प्रभु, आरती अपनाओ। जय बाबा,
Jai
Baba to all of
So thank you so much, Pratap ji.
Thank you, Baba.
So we all can unmute and we all together say, Avatar Meher Baba ki jai.
Yes, please.
Avatar
Avatar
Meher
Meher Baba ki
Jai.
jai.
Avatar
Meher Baba ki
Jai.
Avatar Meher
Avatar Meher Baba ki jai.
Jai Baba.
Jai Baba, Jai Baba, Jai Baba.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, Betty, you have to stop recording because I was disconnected in the middle.